Welcome back to the show. Tough times never last, but tough people do. And if you're going through some difficult issues in your life, have a bit of fun this week, spoil yourself, do something special, and don't always think about saving your money for a rainy day, you know. All this stuff about saving. Have a bit of fun, blow a bit of money, catch up with some friends, get that childlike playfulness back out. It's a great time of the year to have a bit of fun and not always having to be a perfectionist. Maurice is on the couch. He's a good man. He's turned his life around. That's a lot of bloody amphetamines, mate.
Did you take them? That was a small batch.
That was a small batch, yeah.
Yes.
Did you take them?
Yes, but, you know, it's everything in moderation, Michael.
Yeah.
That's my belief. And everything in moderation. Alcohol, it could be bad for you if you have too much.
Good point.
Food is bad for you if you have too much.
Everything in moderation.
Prescription medication is bad for you if you have too much.
Yeah.
Smoking, which causes more deaths than all illicit drugs put together.
Good point. Just before we got into the entrepreneur, Maurice Valentino, what about all this underworld stuff you see on Underbelly and that sort of stuff? What do you think of that?
I think that them characters involved.
Yeah.
I think that most of them should be on a comedy show, and they should call the comedy show Comedy of Errors.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these young guys, and most of them come from the western suburbs.
Yeah.
Because the western suburbs, there's very little opportunity for a lot of guys. You know, it's a low socioeconomic region. A lot of them haven't got the background to continue further education, haven't got the support, you know.
Was your trade only in Victoria, or did you ever go down the cross and spend a weekend there?
No, I never went into
No.
state. That's...
Melbourne was your turf?
I wouldn't say the whole of Melbourne, but,
no.
You know.
A little pocket of Melbourne, maybe. But what about girlfriends, family? Are you? Did you have a girlfriend?
No, back then I couldn't have a girlfriend because, as far as I'm concerned, she could have been a liability for me.
Yes.
So girlfriends were out of the question, and family was kept to minimum.
It must have been a very secretive life.
It was a very reclusive life, very reclusive and very paranoid. Which say it's not a very good. It's not a, you know, you can have all these stacks of money, you know. What these young guys don't understand. It's a problem if you want to get involved in the drug trade.
Yes.
Okay, it's a problem getting the stuff. It's a problem holding on to the stuff, and it's a problem distributing it.
Good advice.
Then once you've distributed it and the cash comes back from the sale of this illicit substance, whatever that substance may be, it's still a problem because you can't declare the money, so you can't buy anything of any value, any worth, because the law states the onus is on us now to prove where we accumulated or how we gained our wealth.
So you end up blowing it on silly things.
So unless you're going to blow it on silly things and it's going to go out of your hand, you're risking going to jail for years and years and years.
It's a waste of time, isn't it?
For what reason?
For temporary pleasure.
If you can't account for the money.
Everything's only temporary, folks, isn't it? It's a nice meal, it's only temporary. Making love is only temporary. Life is a very temporary journey, isn't it? But that's so true. Why do all this stuff? And as Maurice explained, you know, you can have a shitload of money, but, you know, it's only temporary, and then you end up getting some prison officer telling you what time to wake up, what to eat, what to wear. It wouldn't be a nice lifestyle. But you've had the taste. But what are you doing now, the great things in your life, mate?
Okay, well, while I was incarcerated, I thought to myself, well, I'm here now. You know, I've got to get something out of this. I've got to get something out of this time.
Yeah.
You know, there's no distractions. You know, there's no going out. There's no going out to nightclubs. There's no going out to any of the places where I frequented.
Yes.
There's none of the day-to-day distractions.
Certainly.
So when you're living a life like that, time goes very slow.
Sure.
So I thought the best for me to become out a better man, the best thing for me to do is educate myself.
Yep.
And I kept on training in there. So I got into a habit of a routine of studying first thing in the morning, and then training around lunchtime, and then going to the computer room at the correctional facility and working on my
And what did you come up with
modules.
before we run out of time?
Okay, well, while I was in maximum security in Barwon, I not only was I studying business, I was studying the combustion engine, and I designed a new intercooler design, or it would be the third generation intercooler, which improves the efficiency of the combustion engine.
Amazing.
And I got my innovation patent granted February last year, and my patent attorney is about to file my subsequent patents in America, Europe and Japan, and I've just about to enrol this month in uni. I start uni in February, doing a diploma in international business.
Wow, you're really preparing yourself.
Yeah, because
it's by design, isn't it? By design.
Yep.
As Damien Vitale says, by design.
So,
And amazing. So you're doing all this stuff and step by step, and it's
yeah, well, it was a progression from studying my certificate for in business in prison, and that opened the door for me to be eligible to do my diploma.
well. It sounds like once again you'll be a multimillionaire.
I think I'll be a bit more than that, but don't tell anybody.
Well, it sounds like a global
Yes, I'm
concept.
working on a global business proposition now, and that's why I have to go back to uni. So I don't, there's a lot of financial resources.
Much better than drug dealing. I mean, you'll be able to
Yes, much better.
say, they'll say, where'd you get that Ferrari from? And that other Porsche and the other Ferrari and all those beautiful girls. You'll say, this is my business certificate, sir, and here's my best for the last 10 years.
Yes, well, I've always believed, and I remember saying this to an old friend of mine, that you will always be able to make more money legitimately and have more legitimately than you will illegitimately.
Mate, that's some great advice, and congratulations on the turnaround.
Thank you very much.
I like the way you reflected, and we'll have you on again, Maurice. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Can I thank a couple of people?
Yeah, but we're just about to finish off, but
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I'd like to thank two people that have been there for me in my life. One of them is Joe Valla, which is a special friend of mine. He's in custody at the moment, but I can't wait for him to come home.
Yep, and who's the other one?
He's like a father figure to me.
Yep, and the other one?
And the other one is also my criminal lawyer, Theo Alexander, and my patent attorney, Warren Chandler.
Well, we'd like to thank those lovely people, and thank you very much for watching. It's Tough Times. Have a lovely night, and God bless you. Good night.